Hey, what's up? Okay, so I saw this scrolling on social media, and for the last 6 years, this man has lost case after case coming to this 2020 election stuff. And people in the comments feel pretty much the same way, and a lot of bots are there. But what brought my attention was this 10th Amendment comment. So it got me to Google the 10th Amendment. Defines the relationship between state and federal government by restricting federal power. Basically saying that elections are held and governed by the states, not by the federal government. So why would they even need poll workers' information? The states are already handling that. So why would the federal government need it? And it made me think about that lawsuit with Rudy Giuliani and how he tried to lie on those ladies that were poll workers and end up losing the case. He had to pay them ladies millions and settle out of court. I don't think they even gave a number of what he lost because he tried to hide stuff anyway. But those ladies won as they should have. So why would the federal government now want the information? They've lost numerous cases regarding this same issue. I don't see why the judges or why DOJ, well, we know why DOJ is requesting it, but it's against the law. So the fact that the Department of Justice is even asking that, knowing it's against the law, is wild to me. And so I know it's been words and sayings going around saying they lost like well over 60 plus cases regarding, when I say they, I mean the Felon 45, 47. Lost numerous cases. He lost the 2020 election. He even said he lost it by a whisker. And this is just all the cases he lost already. They tried to blame poll workers, didn't work. They tried to get information for the poll workers. They couldn't do it. It was against the law. All these cases have, why 6 years later is anybody entertaining this crap? And it's why Georgia specifically? That's the state that he said I just need 11,000 blah 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 votes to win. That was against the law. And they couldn't prosecute him because he ended up allegedly winning the election for 2024. I just can't understand. The Department of Justice, if I'm mistaken, or if I understand correctly, it's supposed to be separate from the executive branch, right? Like the Attorney General is supposed to work for us. The Department of Justice is supposed to work for us, not the president. But 6 years, y'all. 6 years. It's been 6 years. Anyway, okay, so the state of Georgia versus Donald J. Trump. This was a RICO case. I forgot about that. This was a RICO case. And people who lied for him, 4 defendants pled guilty, and the case was eventually dropped when he won the election. But those people that pled guilty ended up working for the, not working for, but helping the prosecution. It was Fannie Willis. And then they ended up dropping it, but they had all these amounts of evidence of how basically he was trying to steal the election. It's always about projection, right? Projection is a confession. Anyway, grand jury handed indictments on August 2023. Yeah. So now he's trying to go after poll workers because he's lost all these cases and no other judge will probably take it because it's over with, dude, you lost. So now he's trying to go after the poll workers. You can't do that. But what's even more troubling is the Department of Justice for the United States of America is trying to request these records from poll workers' information. Thank God Georgia doesn't want to give it to him, but the fact that the Department of Justice, who works for we the people, is even entertaining this, wasting our tax dollars to entertain this. Americans, you should be pissed.